Hello friends, today we will learn how to create a database using MS Access. So the first thing is we will open the MS Access. This is the first screen when you open MS Access. Here you see the blank database. Select this option and then go to the right side and down you will find the file name. So here we have to give the name of our database and also we have to specify the path where you want to save your database. So let's say we want to save our database at this point of time on the desktop. So I have one folder on the desktop. So I go to the desktop and on the desktop I have one folder, demo MS Access. So inside this folder I want to create my new database. Now I want to give the name of my database. So you can check here, the database is stored inside this folder and here I can give the name of my database. So let's say I want to give the name as college database. So you can see here your database name college and it is inside the desktop in the demo MS Access folder. Click on create and also you can notice here that whenever we create a database, the extension for the database is .accdb. So we get the screen. Now what I want is, in my college database I want to create one table, or I can say I want to create one student table where I want to store the student information like student name, student roll number, student date of birth, age, gender. So the very first step is we will create a table. Now this is the table you see here. Just you see this table, just right click on it, click on save. It will ask to give the name of this table. So we will give student. This is the name I have given to this table. So we get this. You see here the name has been changed. So this is the student table. Now we have two things here. If you right click on this, you will see here design view. Design view means we have to give the structure of our table. We have to define how many columns would be there, what are the attributes we want to keep in this table, and what will be their type. So just we'll click on the design view. So we will get this screen. So the first I want is the student ID. So let's say I will write here STUD, student ID is the name of the first field which I want to give, and here we can select the data type. So data type I want to keep here is, let's say, text. If I keep this auto number, that means automatically it will give one number. For example, for the first record it will be number 1, for the second record it will be number 2, number 3, and so on. But for my case I want to keep the student ID as text. Also, if you see this one symbol here, a key symbol here, this is the primary key. So if you want to assign any attribute as a primary key, you can keep this symbol. If you want to remove it, just right click on it and just click on this primary key, it will be removed. If you want to put a primary key, right click on it and then click it again. So at this point we have seen that student ID is a primary key in our student table. So the next I want to give the next attribute is first name, text type, and last name, text type. I want to give the other is age. Age I want to give as a number. So let's say in my student table I want only 4 attributes with these data types. Also, if you see at the down, we have the properties with each field. Now, for example, I want that first name should be mandatory. This should not be left blank. So here you can say this should be required. Yes. Okay. You can specify the field size, or you can specify any, if you want to put any validation, you can put one validation. For example, I want to give one validation that all the ages should be more than 15 years, because we are assuming that all the students which are for which we are maintaining the data should be more than 15. So I am putting one validation here, validation rule more than 15. Similarly, we can also put some default value. Default value means while entering the values into your uh, student table, if you miss the value for any particular field, the default value will be taken. So now this is my table is ready. Now I want to fill some data into this table. So what we do is we'll go to this student, this icon here, and then right click on it and then click on open. So we get the message. First save the table, because we have changed the structure of the table. We have given this structure. So we click on yes. Now you see that we have the table with these fields name and with no value this time. So I will give the student ID. Remember that the student ID is a text type. If any point of time, if you want to see the type of the field, you can simply go back and you can click on design view. You can check what is the type of the data which we want to enter. Okay, so you go to the open and here you write, for example, here the ID is 72J134. 72J234. First name is Jack. Second is Marshall, and age is, let's say, 22. Second record, the ID is 12J233, and the first name is, let's say, Rohan, and last name is Samuel. And let's say I put the age 12 and I move to the third record. Notice here, the moment I put here 12, we get this message, because we have put one validation here that all the student must have more than 15 years age. So we can go back here and we can do the correction. So the age is 20. So likewise, you can add as many record you want. So this is our first table created. Now, if you want to add more table into this database, to this college database, we can go to create, and here you can see the table. Just click on the table, we get a new table here. Now suppose we want a new table, the table name is teacher. So we have one student table. Now this other table I want is a teacher table. So again, first I have to give the name to my table. I'll right click on it, click on save. It will ask the table name. You give the name teacher. Now the second thing is we have to give the structure. We have to design the schema for our table. So right click on it, design view, and here we can give the schema. So teacher ID, the type is number. In this case I want to keep, I don't want to keep as a primary key, so I remove it. First name, the text I want, the department. The next field I want to keep is department. This is a text field. So these three fields I want this point of time. And also, if you want to put any validations on the field of the teacher table, you can go and do it from here. Now we'll go to insert some record into it. So just you can double click on it, or you can right click and click open. So this time I'll double click on it. It will ask you to first save the table. So click on save. Now the table will open. The teacher ID is 11. First name is Ram and department is CS. Second teacher ID is 22. Name is let's say Bhavan and department is engineering. So now we have two records in my table. At any time, if you want to see the student records, double click on it. You see the student record, you can see the teacher record. So from here you can click on save, so that whatever the changes you are doing, you can change it. Also, if you want to make a modification to any records, for example, in this teacher table we have two records. If I want to change this as English, the department English, I can change it. I can simply click on save. This will be updated. Also, if you want to remove any record, if you want to delete any record, you can easily delete it. For example, if I go to my student table, I have two records here. I want to delete the first record. I can put the cursor here, right click, and I will click on delete. So that you get the message that you are about to delete one record. If you say OK, this will be permanently deleted, and you once again click on save. So in this session we have learned how to create a database, how to give the path to our database, how to create the table inside it. In the next session we will see how to give the, or you can say how to establish the relationship between the two tables. Thank you very much.